Hello friends, welcome to lecture number 18. In today's lecture, we are going to start with quality management principles, that is QMP principles. Number 1, customer focus, and QMP principle number 2, that is leadership. So I am Professor Rushikesh Vikolle, working as an assistant professor in Department of Civil Engineering in Sanjivani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. Let us start with the lecture. So the quality management principles we are going to explain in this fashion. Okay, firstly we are going to see the statement, that is the description of the principle. Second thing we are going to see, that is rational. It is nothing but the explanation of why this principle is important for the organization. Then third, the key benefits of this principle, that is nothing but the examples of benefits that are associated with the principle. And lastly, we are going to see the actions that you can take, that are the examples of typical actions that has to be taken or have to take to improve the organization's performance when applying the principle. These 7 quality management principles are given by ISO 9001 and 2015, that is latest edition of this ISO. There are 7 different principles given by this ISO. That is, first is customer focus, second leadership, third engagement of the people, fourth one process approach, fifth one improvement, sixth one evidence based decision making, seventh one relationship management. So in today's lecture we are going to see first principle, that is customer focus. Okay, so we'll start with this. So customer focus is having the statement: the primary focus of the quality management is to meet the customer requirements and to strive to exceed the customer expectations. We'll explain this principle. Okay, this is nothing but the sustained success is achieved when an organization attracts and retains the confidence of the customer and other interested parties. The every aspect of customer interaction provides an opportunity to create more value for the customer. So by understanding these current and future needs of customer and other interested parties, that will contribute to the sustained success of the organization. So the ISO principle number 1 focuses on this customer priority. Your primary focus of the quality management is nothing but to meet the customer requirements, and you have to strive to exceed the customer expectations. You will get the following benefits by striving this principle. Your customer value will going to be increased, thereby your customer satisfaction also will going to increase. You will get improved customer loyalty, and there will be the enhancement of the reputation of the organization also you will find enhanced repeated business, and there will be the increased revenue and the market share of your organization, and also the change will be there in the customer base. You will attract more customers by expanding your customer base. So these are the customer based benefits. Okay, and what are the different actions to be taken or that you are going to take? First action you can take, you have to recognize the direct and indirect customers, okay, as those who receive the value from the organization. And second one, you have to understand the customer's current and future needs and expectations. This is very important thing. Third one, you have to link the organization's objective to the customer's needs and expectations. Then and then it is possible your objectives should match with the requirements and the needs and expectations. Fourth one, you can communicate the customer needs and the expectations throughout the organization, by focusing on the customer. Next thing, you can plan, you can design, develop, or you can produce, and also you can deliver, and also you can give the supports to the goods and the services to meet the customer needs and expectations. Next thing you can take, that is measure and the monitor customer satisfaction, and you can take the appropriate actions based on this. Next, you can determine and also you can take the actions on interested parties by finding their needs and expectations that affect the customer satisfaction. This is very important. And lastly, you can actively manage the relationship with the customers to achieve the sustained success. So these many actions you can take by focusing on the customer expectations, because customers are your first priority. You have to deliver all the needs, you have to satisfy their needs, you have to give all the expectations, you have to consider all the things over here based on the customer expectations only. So this is what the QMP first principle states about. Second principle is based on the leadership. Its statement is as follows: leaders at all level that should establish unity of the purpose and the direction also, and they should create the conditions in which people are engaged in achieving the organization's quality objectives. So the leaders are important over here. Those leaders are, they are giving the direction to their employees or their fellows, their subordinates, their colleagues. So this unity of the purpose you have to establish by engaging all the employees in an organizations to have the quality objectives. It can be explained as follows: the creation of unity of purpose and the direction and the engagement of the people will enable the organization to align their strategies, policies, and the processes and also the resources to achieve its objectives. And the objectives means what? The objectives of the customer, their objectives you have to strive. Okay, you have to take their objectives in your organization, and your organization's objectives are nothing but your customers' objectives. So there should be alignment of the policies and the processes and the resources to satisfy their objectives. The benefits you will get: first one, there will be the increased effectiveness and the efficiency in achieving the meeting the organization's quality objective. You will get better coordination of the organization's process also, and you will find the improved communication between the levels and the functions of the organizations. There are top management level, there are the people who are working on the ground, the last and least level. The communication gap should not be there. That can be overcome by improving good leadership skills and by establishing the unity of the purpose. Next, the actions you can take. First action you have to take, that is communicate the organization's mission, vision, the strategy, policy, and the processes throughout the organization. This is very important. Second, you have to create and you have to sustain the shared values, the fairness and the ethical models for behavior at all the levels of the organization. You have to share the same values that top management will have, that the ground people those are working. Same ethical and fairness should be there. Third one, you have to establish a culture of trust and the integrity. There should be the trust and integrity among the people working together to achieve the common goal. Fourth one, you have to encourage an organization-wide commitment to the quality. The people working under you, as you are a leader of them, your commitment they should follow. and they should commit it to your objectives. That is your quality objective. Next, ensure that all the leaders at all level are positive examples to the people in the organization, because they are looking to you. They are facing each and every problem, and they will find the solutions by looking at you, because you have given them a quality objective. This is what. Next, provide the people with required resources, the training and the authority to act with accountability. You have to also share your responsibility, but also you have to share the authority also. The authority and the responsibility are the two sides of the coin, I will say. If you are sharing the authority, they are responsible to you by imparting them resources, whatever resources they required, by giving them training, you can provide this. Next, and the last, it is nothing but the inspiration. You have to inspire, encourage, and also you have to recognize the people's contribution. See, if you are a employee, then whatever the work you are going to do, okay, by satisfying the customer's requirement, by satisfying the quality objectives, you will get recognition. I will say you will get recognized all over the organizations, and the people, those who are not following the quality objectives and they are not committed one, by seeing your recognition they will also start. So this is the policy that you have to establish. This is what the culture you have to establish as a leader. So these are the two quality objectives that we have seen today. In next lecture, we are going to see another two quality objectives. Till then, thank you.